Welcome back, guys, to the Andrew Delic podcast. Last episode before the final. I'm here with my co-host Luka Delic. So we're gonna recap the entire tournament. Just fuck around. Did you watch the game for the third place?
I watched like 10 minutes of it.
I didn't even watch it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even watch it because I watched it a little bit like when I came back from work, and then I saw the game. It was already like 1-0 9 minutes in. I'm like, what the fuck? Then another goal scored, and then I was like, yo, first of all, no one gives a fuck about that game. I thought I was gonna watch it completely and be like into it, but I just like didn't have the hype to watch it because who cares who finishes? First of all, no one cares who finishes second, let alone third or fourth. Like, who gives a fuck?
No, like, you remember who was the final?
Yeah.
Like, I can tell, like, the last, 10 World Cups who was in the final.
Not even. Like, maybe like the last 4 or 5.
Like, I can see, like, up to, like, 2002, it was Brazil and France.
Yeah.
And 1998 was Brazil and France.
Yeah.
And before 1994, Brazil and France?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think Italy played the 1994 final.
Okay, it's possible.
Yeah, I think it's Italy.
But then I can say until 1988. But you always remember, like, who played the final.
Yeah.
And
It
third
makes
place,
more
I forget.
sense, yeah.
Like, who was third place in 2014? I don't remember.
I don't know. Probably Holland.
2010, who? No one gives a fuck.
I don't know. Yeah, of course.
No one cares,
No one
bro.
cares who's second. No one cares.
No, but you remember.
Yeah, but you don't give a fuck.
No, but
You don't give praise to finishing second unless
No.
you're from that country. Like me with Croatia, because it's a small country. Then
Yeah.
you're like, yo, fuck, they finished second 2018, third in 2022 and 1988. Oh, 1988, Croatia finished third.
okay.
Yeah, they finished third. Yeah, 1988. But I mean, other than that, no one cares. Like, if someone isn't originally from Croatia, they don't give a fuck if Croatia finished second in 2018.
But they will always remember then 2018 was France-Croatia.
Of course, because it was kind of fucked up that a country of 3 million people finished fucking second in the
So
World
it's just
Cup.
saying that, like, but you see third place, when you remember who was third place in 2018?
2018, it was
see, like-
Belgium.
I don't know.
I think it was, or England, maybe.
You see, we don't give a shit.
I know.
And like, at least the two teams who make the final, people will always remember. But in 8 years, people will forget to finish third. Like, that's how much we don't give a fuck. And I just watched 10 minutes of it, and it was just like attacking, a chance. There was no one playing defense.
Well, that's why it finished 6-4. Like, if I look
Finished
at it now,
6-4?
6-4.
When I stopped, there was 5 minutes of it, was 5-3.
And now it's 6-4.
You see?
Then Bella scored a minute at the 96th minute, and Bellingham scored a goal at the 98th minute.
Okay, so it shows you just how it finished 6-4. So it was like an exhibition match.
Of course, yeah, it was. Because both teams don't give a fuck.
Like, they
Because
should
both
just,
teams wanted to win the
like,
goal.
next World Cup, just remove it.
No, you know what?
Just
Okay,
remove
they
it.
can remove it, but one thing you need to remove is get back to 32 teams. 46 is too much. It's not even nice. It's too much. That's
48?
What.
He's
48.
talking about 64.
I know. Now he wants to double what it was originally. 48 is too much.
But 48 was not that bad.
Okay, was it as entertaining and as spectacular as it was in 2022 World Cup?
I didn't mind the round of 32. I didn't
Okay,
mind it.
Of course. But the 3 weeks of group stages,
No, but
it lost a bit of hype.
but no.
A bit. It did.
Not that much because
It did.
because what happened, like look at the top scorers: Mbappe, Messi, Haaland, Kane. Like, you know why? Because they played shit teams, so they could score a lot. I don't mind it. You can let like the big teams like just pound on lesser teams, and
Yeah.
if a team like Cabo Verde,
But that's not necessarily good either.
no, but then the
Because
the star shines.
It takes out the prestige of the tournament. That tournament is supposed to be the elite of the elite going against each other. That's what that tournament's supposed to be. Qualifiers are big teams shitting on little teams and little teams hoping to get to the World Cup. Because now if you have 64 next World Cup and Morocco, Spain, and Portugal, if you have 64 and your team qualifies, well, yeah, there's fucking 100 countries on planet Earth, 150.
But you know what?
The fuck, man?
If there's 64 teams making it, there's gonna be way more people watching because there's gonna be 64 nations watching the games. Like, they're just gonna make more money. It's gonna be more games, more views. At the end of the day, it's gonna be more big teams shitting on small teams. So probably, like, if you were like a FIFA like person, like if you're just talking about pure football, I understand the argument. But if I say, like, okay, if we put 64 teams, viewership is gonna go up by 100, by whatever the fuck, and money is gonna go up. You're gonna say, like, okay, yeah, fuck, just do it. It's a money and viewership thing.
No, for them, yeah.
So if you
them
were
it is.
if you were in the
But
FIFA committee, you would do the same.
Can it maybe backfire with 64 teams? Serbia weren't in the World Cup. Do you think they didn't watch the World Cup? People in Serbia?
Yeah, but didn't watch this as much and hype and like.
I believe me, they watched it as much. Why? Because Serbia is a football country. Nepal, did they watch the World Cup? as much as Serbians did? No, because they don't give a fuck about soccer. Maybe they watch it because, hey, it's a fucking World Cup. And maybe them, if Nepal was to qualify, then maybe they will watch even more because, hey, we don't know shit about football. We don't care about football. But hey, Nepal's there. But at the end of the day, imagine a group of 64 and then you have England, Nepal, Senegal, Canada, fucking Moldova. Bro, stop it.
It's
Stop
like I understand why they want to do it. Like, but me, as a football purist, I understand why you think it's a stupid idea.
I think it's too much. Because then what? You have the round of 46?
No, just round 32. Like half the teams get eliminated. You do like whatever the fuck. Like 64. How much groups is that? That's like
64 divided
15,
by 4, man.
16. That's 16 groups. So
What
the top
the
two
fuck?
of the 16 groups go to the round of 32.
It's too much. Even 48 is too much.
I
32
think,
is
they're gonna
perfect
go to 64 because they're gonna see how
Because
much
of
money
money.
they make. Yeah.
because of money. But 32 is perfect. Perfect. Because you have the group stage, 3 games in group stage, round of 16, quarterfinals, semifinals, finals. That's perfect. 7 games, it's done. Round of 32, even that, when it was
I
a round
didn't
of
mind
32,
it.
I didn't mind it, but they won against round of 32, and then it's round of 16. It's like, yo.
We're just not used to it.
It's like, but even then it's too much, believe me. 48 for me is too much. It should be 32 is perfect.
But it's gonna go to 64.
No, I know. But if you ask anyone what's the perfect tournament,
because that was
it's
always-
1 month with 32 teams. That's perfect.
That's what I was always been. That's what we're used to. So, but maybe you know what? In 12 years, we'll be used to 64 teams. Like it's just maybe getting
Or maybe
used
in
to
12 years they'll realize, okay, let's get back to 32.
it. Maybe they can.
I think 32 is way better, man. That's for me. It's like perfect. And round of 16, because it's once it gets to the quarterfinals, then it's like, okay,
That's
shit's
starting.
fucking. Now it's like a round of 32. Like, what the fuck, bro? That was a bit like round of 32. How about round of 100? Like, let's get back to fucking whatever, man. Okay, so Mbappe scored 2 goals that game. So now he's top scorer. He has 2 goals more than Messi.
They shouldn't count.
But it's
Because it
gonna
was a
count.
shit game.
And that's
I know it counts.
The only reason Mbappe wanted to play and start is just so he can get the golden boot
I
for
agree.
the World Cup.
Because that, but
And I
you know
don't blame
what?
him. I don't blame
But you
him.
know what? He's gonna have it. But man, Lamine owns his soul.
Bro,
Lamine
look-
Yamal owns his soul, bro. You know how much Lamine always beats him, bro.
well, it's
In
not that
every
Lamine,
game.
Spain beat France.
No, but like
I
when he
give
play,
credit to Spain.
No, I know, but like when it's Barcelona, Real Madrid, Barcelona always win.
Yeah, because they're
Like
better.
I think I saw something like Lamine versus Mbappe. Lamine is like 6-0.
Well, it's not Lamine against Mbappe. It's the teams.
Yes, but like Lamine's the best player of Barca, Mbappe's the
Yeah.
best player of Real Madrid, Lamine's the best player of Spain, he's the best player of France. It was like when it was Messi versus Ronaldo, Real Madrid, Barcelona. We all said Messi versus Ronaldo. I'm just saying like
Well,
Lamine.
I always saw it as Barca versus Real.
Yeah, but a lot of people saw like Ronaldo versus Messi.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
So
maybe.
he owns him, bro. Like he beat him 6 times, and Mbappe never beat Lamine.
No,
That's pretty
well,
crazy.
Yeah, if you think of it that way, but I don't see it that way. I don't personally. I don't see it that way because
But
like,
it's simply a fact. It's not about saying it that way.
no, I know about when I see, let's say, when I saw Barcelona lose against Real Madrid, I was like, oh, fuck, Messi lost to Ronaldo. That's not how I said. I was just like, yo, Barcelona, what the fuck did you guys do?
No, I know, but like it's a team sport, so it's never 1v1.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying Mbappe never beat a Lamine Yamal led team.
You sure?
Never.
They already won a Clasico against them. Of course.
Okay, but
what
maybe
the
not
fuck?
in okay, but maybe 6-0 in big games or something like that. Because like the last Super Copas, Copa España, like games that matter towards the end in La Liga, like in the Euros, Spain beat Mbappe in the UEFA Nations. That's a shit tournament.
I admit.
and now he beat him in the World
No.
Cup. Like he's always beating him in big games.
Yeah, but this World Cup, Mbappe played better than Lamine Yamal.
Sure.
That's a fact. It is
Sure,
a fact.
sure.
Mbappe was probably the second best player in this tournament.
No, I know, but like, fuck, man, he's just padding stats now a little bit. That fucking like.
Well, I like Ronaldo, I like Cristiano.
No, I know, but like, bro, like 6'4". Is that a real soccer game, bro? Like in a World Cup,
no, of course.
they didn't play,
it's-
bro.
No, they played to their 100%. That I can guarantee. The
Okay,
only
but
thing that happened,
they didn't defend as much, bro. 6'4", 10 goals. That's
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
It happens. It happens.
No, I know, but
Because even in friendlies, they played to their 100%.
no, I
All
know,
the
bro,
teams.
but
But like you see, like
they didn't
England,
defend as much.
England didn't start their best players. Tony up front, Rashford, Rogers, Saka, and Zen Rice.
And I watched 10 minutes, bro. They were defending. It was just attack.
no, but they were defending.
Yeah, but not 100%. Not like not like it was in
No,
the final.
of course, but they were still
Like,
playing
tomorrow's not gonna be
to their
6-4.
full potential. No, of course, probably
But
not.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the World Cup final 2022 finished 4-4.
No, 3-3.
Well, 4-4.
3-3.
3-3.
100%. No, Mbappe scored a hat trick. That's it.
Didn't score a hat trick.
Yes.
Scored a hat trick.
2022.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's the hat trick?
He scored 2 penalties in the goal. Like you don't remember?
Yeah, I remember, but I sure it was 3-3.
3-3.
World Cup.
And it was 2-2 heading into extra time, and they scored each in extra time.
It was
remember.
3-3. You're right. Yeah, 3-3.
And 2 goals. It was 2-2 heading to extra time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then they scored
Yeah,
a
2-2,
goal each in extra
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it was 2-2. It's not. It wasn't 6-4.
No, but what I'm saying, did you ever watch friendly games of professional players?
yeah, they
Played to the 100%.
Yeah, but is it always 6-4?
Sometimes, well, I watched Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid finish 7-1.
Yeah, but did they?
Like Germany against Brazil semifinal 2014.
yeah, but,
finished 7-1.
but I think like there was like a mental collapse from Brazil. They just like mentally collapsed, bro. 7-1.
Yeah.
It was a mental
No,
collapse.
what I'm saying is, I understand the game for third place, but every player that's
they played.
every player that started played to the 100%. When you're
Not
saying,
on defense.
So what were they doing? Just like walking and
like they weren't like, bro. I watched the game. They like the ball was just going like it wasn't like conservative. They're like everyone was taking a lot of risks because like who cares?
Yeah.
There was a lot of risks being taken.
Maybe.
Bro.
I didn't watch the game, but from what I know, from watching all friendly games and watching whatever, professional players always
But
play to the 100%.
just look at the score, like a goal every 10 minutes, whatever the fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
But that can't happen. It's not the first time a big game finishes 6-4.
and like I said, the 10 minutes I watched, it was 5-3. There wasn't even a goal scored, but like there could have been 4 goals scored in the 10 minutes because it was just like everyone was taking risks and no one was. I think they should just delete that game. That's a stupid game.
Okay,
bro.
so you prefer them delete that game than delete more teams from the World Cup?
Because like it's like who like I think France are not even sad about not finishing third. Like who cares?
I know, but so you think this game is
I never said that having 64 teams it's smart.
not 48? Do you prefer 32 or 48?
But there's only been 48 once and 32 a lot of times. Like I like the 32, but now with the 48, from what I saw this year, is that all the stars shine because they all scored a lot of goals versus like shitty teams.
Well, that's not necessarily the best thing because you know it's a shitty team.
No, I know, but like when the stars score a lot of goals, like people, what do people when they watch the World Cup? What do they want to see?
They want to see good, big teams play. I don't know for people who don't know football. I'm speaking for people
For the
who know
majority,
football.
for the majority of
who know
people,
football,
they want to
see good games.
For like the average American guy who watched
Yeah.
the World Cup, he wants to see Haaland score 3 goals versus Iraq.
The average European, what does he want to see?
He would like to see a good game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
And
that's
they watch more than
that's
World
even
Cup.
the average European who knows ball. But there has to be average Europeans that don't know ball that much. They just want to see Mbappe score a hat trick versus Cambodia.
Yeah, but the average European isn't like the average American in soccer.
no, I know.
It's like imagine the average European watching an NFL game. What does he want? The most entertainment possible.
Yeah,
Probably, right? Because I know I'm not an American football fan. When I watch an American football game, I just want the most entertainment possible. So I guess that's what Americans, Canadians who don't like soccer wanted with the World Cup.
I think like also like probably the average European, like the average Frenchman, if he sees Mbappe score a hat trick versus a shit team, he's very happy. He's like, oh,
No,
fuck
of
it,
course,
Mbappe.
yeah. But yeah,
Of
but the
course.
average, I think the average football fan always wants the best games.
Of course.
That's what I want. I want to see France beat
but in the-
Brazil.
yeah, of
I want
course.
to see Brazil play against Spain. Argentina, who's better, Argentina or Germany? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see Argentina against Cabo Verde,
But
and then the next game, yes, it's against fucking Madagascar. I don't wanna see
But
that
you're
shit.
gonna have that in the later stages. Just in the group stage, you just watch the stars shine, then you get the good games like we had now. In the group stage, Haaland scored a lot of goals, Kane scored goals, Mbappe, all the stars shined. And then when it went to the knockout stages, then we saw the good games. Then there was good
I
games
still
being
believe
played.
the more teams you bring in, because there's not many good national teams on planet Earth who are good at football. There's not many. Western Europe, Croatia, not even Serbia, not even Bosnia, 3 countries in Latin America. 1 or 2 countries, depending on the tournament, in Africa. And 2, 3 like Latin America. That's it. Like,
But
there's
look,
no
Cabo
age-
Verde played good, bro. Like, you can't lie, they played good.
Okay, if they play 10 games against Spain, how many games are they going to win?
No, I know. Like, I'm not saying they're a good
Yeah,
team.
no, I know, yeah.
But you know, when they played, it was like, fuck, bro. Even versus Argentina, like, they made it a good game.
Yeah, they made a good game. Argentina right now could play against the U25 team, and that team can make it a good game. But if they play 10 times,
No, I know.
there's going to be 7 games where they get completely destroyed by Argentina, 1 where somehow they played really well, and 2 tight games. Like that's what I believe is going to happen. That's why I feel like What, like, there's
I'm not
not
saying
many
it's a better
national teams.
solution. I'm just saying they're gonna do it because they're gonna make more money and more
No,
views.
of course, that's the main reason why. But I feel like because there's not many national teams who are good in soccer in the world. There's not many. There's, like I said, Western Europe.
And they'll never have the chance to
Two-
go far. They'll get eliminated by a good team.
Yeah, two countries in Eastern Europe, like Croatia. I don't even want to say Serbia because they're not that good. What other Eastern European country? And then Brazil, Argentina, Uruguay,
Colombia can play good.
Colombia can play good. Chile can play good.
Yeah.
And then 2-3 countries in Africa, depending on, like, is it maybe Egypt this time? Is it Cote d'Ivoire? Is it Cameroon? Is it...
Senegal, yeah.
And then no team in Asia. There isn't a single team in Asia.
But
Never.
Japan, you know why? They play good, bro.
Yeah, I know. Okay, but name me 3 players. I couldn't name you 3
I could,
players.
but like they played even versus Brazil, they played good.
But they lost.
Yeah, I know 2-1, but bro, like they didn't play like shit.
No, I'm not saying they played like shit,
Like
but...
they're the best Asian team.
Yeah. Okay. What would you have preferred to watch? What that was the round of 32, right?
Around the
32.
16, I think.
No, 16. They got eliminated by Norway.
Oh yeah,
No, quarterfinals. No,
quarterfinals.
no, because Norway beat.
Of course, no, they
England.
lost. Yeah, in quarterfinals. Yeah, semifinals.
So round of 16.
Yeah, round 16.
Round of
yeah.
16.
So round 32 was Brazil, Japan.
Exactly. Would you rather have seen Brazil versus Japan in round of 32 or Brazil Germany?
Yeah. I would like to see Brazil, Germany in the quarterfinals or the semifinals.
Yeah, I know, but like if you had to choose between those two, I just gave you.
But I would like to the good teams be dispersed like equally. Like why not?
No, I understand, but
You don't want to have Brazil, Germany in the round 32, and then it fucks it up a little bit.
I wouldn't mind if after that there's Brazil Spain, and after that it's Brazil France,
Yeah,
and then after that it's France Argentina.
I know, but then there's gonna be like the bracket's gonna be ugly in other places. Like it always happens that a shitty team can have like an easy path and go far.
Yeah, well that's not that cool.
No, I know, but it happens.
Imagine Argentina would have lost to Cabo Verde.
They could have.
Next game would have been
Cabo
what?
Verde, Egypt.
In the round of
It
16.
would have been shit. But it happened,
And then,
bro.
okay,
It
whoever
happens.
wins that game, let's say, choose. Who do you want? Let's say who would have won that game. Choose randomly.
Egypt, let's say.
Okay, who do they play against after?
Colombia or Switzerland.
And then what, in the quarterfinals of the
Let's
World
send
Cup?
Colombia.
Bro. No, it was Switzerland. They lost to Switzerland.
Yeah, I know. Then
So it's a Switzerland. So Egypt would have been against
Yeah,
Switzerland in the quarterfinals of the
But
World
look
Cup.
at the last years. Like, I even saw Turkey in the semifinals, like in 2002. Like, sometimes you have a shit team that can
Okay,
go
no,
far.
I like the fact that there's always a fairy tale story. Now it was Norway. I like that. But I don't like the possibility of there being 2-3 fairy tale stories in a World Cup.
Was
It's
it
like,
Norway?
bro,
Wasn't Norway the Cinderella team of this year?
I believe it's Norway. Who else? It's not Cabo
Maybe you
Verde.
can say Switzerland because they went to the quarterfinal too. No one thought.
but they won against Colombia.
Colombia was a good team, bro.
Norway, they eliminated Brazil. That's like the hype.
Yeah, but Colombia were playing fucking good, bro.
No, they
Colombia,
were-
I thought they were gonna go
Well,
far, man.
I don't think they were playing. I think they were playing good. Finishing was ass, but I wouldn't. I think they put all their heart into it, more than them playing fucking good.
Yeah, but Brazil, like Norway beat them, but
No, but I
Brazil
mean, it's Brazil.
no, I know,
Kings
bro,
of
but,
football.
But since 2002, they're not the kings, bro.
No, I'm not saying
They're
that.
not the
But
kings.
Brazil always like if you look at Colombia's players and then if you look at Brazilian players, huge difference.
No, I know, but
Brazilians
like,
are way better.
I know, but like they like, I don't know. I don't know what they need to do, bro. I think how come they don't have the talent like before, bro? Like even before like 1998,
I
2002.
said it's because they don't party anymore.
Why?
They need party animals.
I saw like a guy say because Brazil tries to play like European team, but they should stop. Like they should not try to play like a European team. Like Argentina play a little bit like a European team.
I don't think that's the reason. I think it's just a wave and then one day it'll be back. Because if you look
But
at
not soon, bro. Not in 4
Well,
years.
if you think about it logically, in 2014 they did go to the semifinals. So,
yeah, yeah.
And yes, they got washed by Germany, but Neymar was injured. Thiago Silva wasn't playing. So like
Neymar wasn't playing?
No, he was injured.
Okay.
He was completely out. Thiago Silva didn't play the entire game, so it did have an impact on Germany winning 7-1. But still, it's winning 7-1 in Brazil is kind of fucking fucked
in
up.
Maracana.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked
It
up.
was in
man.
Maracana.
No, it was in
brother.
Maracana.
No?
No, the final was in Maracana. That game was somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah. So I believe that, like I said, Brazilian players now aren't party animals like they used to be before. But like all the best Brazilians used to be party animals. And I don't know if it's logical. It doesn't make sense because, like how come a party animal is going to be better than a fucking guy who's disciplined or whatever. But maybe when you're a party animal, maybe they're more creative or
Bro,
somehow.
Just
I don't
go to
know.
Brazil and you'll understand, bro.
No, but I know, but
Brazilians, you don't see discipline running the streets, bro.
I know, but now the players aren't like they were before. There's no Ronaldinho right now in terms of like
it's
partying.
like too serious. Like I don't know. They need
Yep.
to.
But if they're more serious, shouldn't they logically be better than what they were before.
But they do like
You know what
even
I mean?
like let's even say in 4 years, like they won't even be good in 4 years. I think, man.
Well, they can.
Like
why
who-
not?
But like they put the youngsters. Not the youngsters now was like Ryan, Hendrik, or the other like
No, but
youngsters.
there can be in 2 years there can be a 17-year-old like a fucking phenom from Brazil.
They say like maybe Estavao could be
No,
like the
but
best.
there can be one that now we don't know, but in 2-3 years we're gonna know about.
He's
him.
gonna be like 17.
Yeah, 18.
So he's gonna
Well,
be.
like Lamine Yamal is now 19.
Yeah, but usually like when there's like a like Neymar, what age do we start here?
17. Like
17?
Messi. Yeah. Messi played his first game at 16.
So at like 17, you start hearing about him.
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
younger.
before that you heard about him, but the same way.
That-
but the
by
same.
now you didn't hear about any Brazilian now, right?
No, but the same way you heard about Bojan Krkic and nothing happened with it.
No, I
You
know.
always hear about these youngsters who are 15, 16, 17, but it's like, at what point do you hear about them? Not that much because they haven't proven anything
I know, but
yet.
we're not even hearing a guy from Brazil.
It's like Lamine Yamal, okay? Before 2024 Euros, they were talking about him, but not as much because, okay, there's this talent, but how many talents there are across the world? Many talents. But then in the Euros 2024, where he went fucking crazy, then people were like, holy fucking
But
shit.
that's what I'm saying. There's not even a Brazilian that we're hearing talking about. So in 4 years, they're gonna have a shit squad again, bro.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so. I believe
We'll
that Brazil.
see, because I think their best player is going to be like Hendrik is going to start, Ryan is going to start, Estavao is going to start. We're not even hearing about
But
a
you
young
always
stud
keep
right now.
forgetting about the fact that there's going to be other youngsters.
Yeah, but we're not hearing about any like superstar
Okay.
youngsters.
And okay, when did you hear about Lamine Yamal?
Like I said, we started hearing about it on like 15, 16, I think. Like
No,
Xavi.
you heard about him quickly, but
Yeah, exactly.
you didn't know who
But
he was.
have we heard about a Brazilian player quickly who's very young and has very good like potential?
Me, no, personally, no. I
Me
haven't.
neither.
Yeah. But other than Lamine, okay, what other youngsters did you hear?
Like they talk about in Arsenal, Max Dauman. He's like 16.
Okay.
They say he can be very good.
Okay, so you see, you heard someone quickly because Max Zalman, nothing gonna happen with that guy. Like what I saw him play.
But Cesc Fabregas said you don't even hear about a Brazilian now.
I think
right?
it's just so happened that we never heard of one. I think there are many young Brazilians.
Maybe we should ask.
It's like
ChatGPT.
Bojan Krkic.
But we heard about him a lot.
But do you know what they used to say about him?
Like he's gonna be the next best. Okay, I'll just look. I'll ask ChatGPT. Is there like a young Brazilian wonder kid right now? I'm just curious.
100% sure there is. It's Brazil, man. It's the greatest footballing nation of all time.
Young Brazilian footballing prodigy.
There has to be, man. They're way too good, Brazilians.
Because if he tells to me Hendrik and Ryan, I'm like, okay, they're not going nowhere
No.
in 4 years, bro.
Well, I mean, Hendrik is better than Dauman.
He's good, but he's
Better
not,
than Dauman.
He's
Okay,
never
but
gonna be.
When you talk about Dauman, you're like, yo, that's gonna be the. But the people.
I just said I heard about him.
What did you say? Oh, Fabregas said he's the fucking
I
next legend.
just said that I heard people talking about him. That's the only
Okay,
thing I
did,
said.
did you hear people talk about Hendrik?
Okay, look. Estavao, Ryan, Gabriel Meck, Eduardo Conceição. So you see the best young player is Estavao.
Sevao William?
Yeah. Hendrik, Ryan, and
he's
Gabriel
19.
Meck. Like those are the 4 next best like Brazilians.
And Estevao is better than Dauman.
Right now, yes.
Oh, yeah. Because
But I think Daman's like 16, bro. Something crazy like that. They say like he's gonna be fucking good, but maybe not. Like I'm just saying that I saw like Bleacher Report or 433 or Fabrizio talk about him. So I'm like, okay, he must be legit. Maybe he's gonna suck, but when I see like those pages talk about him, I'm like, okay, like he can be good.
I know, but Brazil are always going to be like, and it's Brazil. It's
Fuck, man.
something
They didn't
else,
have that.
man.
They didn't have that much
Okay.
a good squad this year.
Think about it like this. The most recent craziest talent is from Brazil. It was Neymar. So you see, in a way, you had
You can say Mbappe,
listen.
bro,
listen.
or even Lamine now, bro.
Okay, but listen, what I'm about
Okay,
to
go,
say. Don't
go.
cut me off. So you have, let's say, Kaká, and then you had Ronaldo, Messi. After Ronaldo, Messi, who was like the next crazy generational talent?
Neymar,
Neymar. And now after him, it's
like Mbappe.
and Lamine
When he
Yamal.
won in 2018, it was like, oh, Mbappe.
Then Lamine Yamal also.
Yeah, let's say those are like the breakout, like
Yeah.
who people are talking about the most.
And so far, after Messi, Ronaldo, the best talent we had so far is the Brazilian, Neymar.
I think Lamine has a chance to be better.
No, he has a chance to be more accomplished, but not a better player. Because Neymar 19 was better than Lamine at 19.
Yeah, sure.
And that's what I'm saying. He'll probably have a better career because Neymar's career, it was good. Actually, it was good. But let's say like Mbappe's going to probably have a better career than what Neymar had. But I'm talking about Mbappe's never going to be as good as a player as Neymar because he simply doesn't have that type of talent, that level of talent. Lamine Yamal is really close to Neymar, but I still feel like I saw Neymar play, I saw him, still feel like Neymar is slightly better than what he was, that he is better. And Lamine is crazy. I mean, he can take the ball, dribble past 3-4 players, but Neymar is a fucking one of the greatest players of all time if you purely look at how he plays. That's what I believe. So that's why, like, if you look at it recently, it's a Brazilian. It's Neymar. He fucked up his career.
He choked with Brazil like crazy, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of...
choked with Brazil.
Yeah, but I mean... He choked as much with Brazil as Ronaldo with Portugal.
Sure, but at least Ronaldo had a crazy career.
No, yes, but like internationally, they're like on the same level.
Yeah.
Would it make sense?
But like Ronaldo won the Euro in 2016. What did Neymar win with Brazil?
Was Copa America.
You won it?
Of course.
Like
we were there.
Forget.
We were there
versus
live.
Peru.
Yeah.
The
only game we didn't play was the final, but everything else.
But Euro counts more than the.
I know, but you cannot. I mean, it's not a European country.
Yeah. You cannot decide. Yeah,
you know what I mean. But like, that's what I want to say. So like, kudos to Neymar. Ronaldo, what he accomplished is crazy. But like, so far, the best young talent we had was Neymar. So far, we're still looking for maybe Lamine can maybe.
Lamine is the guy, bro. Like he's 19, bro. Like if he wins this World Cup, bro, he's 19. He won a Euro. He won a World Cup.
No, but I'm talking about how he plays.
Like if he wins the World Cup, he's winning the Ballon d'Or, bro.
Probably, yeah.
For sure, bro.
Probably,
so he's going to be 19, a Euro, a World Cup, a Ballon d'Or.
Do you think he's going to win a Ballon d'Or if he wins the...
For sure,
he wasn't... Because if he wins the World Cup, he's not winning...
Because Barcelona won La Liga.
But if Lamine Yamal, if Spain win the World Cup, he's not winning the best player of the tournament.
No.
It's Messi.
Sure.
I think Messi's winning the Ballon d'Or.
Or maybe Mbappe, bro.
Nah, I think Messi's winning the Ballon d'Or. No. One thing's for sure, Luka, believe me. It's already written. Messi has won the best player of the tournament. It's finished. Like the FIFA headquarters.
No, maybe they'll give it to Mbappe, bro.
No, bro, I can get like if you want to make money, put Messi winning the best player of the tournament. It's already done. It's finished.
Maybe they'll give it to Mbappe. I wouldn't bet on it.
How?
Because he has fucking 10 goals, bro.
Messi has 8 and he has more assists and he still has one game to play.
But like, I mean, if he wins the World Cup, he's winning for sure the best player and for
Even
sure the Ballon d'Or. Not the Ballon d'Or.
And not the Ballon d'Or, but the best player of the tournament.
Maybe. Him or Mbappe. There's no other option.
It's going to be Messi by far.
We'll see. I think it's 50-50. It depends. I don't know who votes.
FIFA decides.
Who's FIFA? Like who in FIFA? Like some guys?
I'm not sure.
It can be Mbappe, bro.
It's impossible.
We'll see.
Believe me. I'll tell you it's impossible. Because just the
fact that they made the final, probably.
Just the fact that Messi brought Argentina to the final and Mbappe wasn't able to.
You think even if Spain win it, Messi still winning best player?
Just like he did in 2014.
But who wins if Spain wins the World Cup, Lamine is winning the World Ballon d'Or. Because he could have won it last year, bro. And now if he wins the World Cup, you need to give it to him.
He could. But first of all, they're not going to win.
But imagine if Spain wins the World Cup, Euro, World Cup, Ballon d'Or at 19. That's crazy, bro. Like, that's crazy, like...
It is.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
Fucking... His career can only go like this, bro.
Well, that's what said with Mbappe, and it didn't go like that after 18.
No, I know, but he did.
That's what I'm saying, is it's not... It doesn't... A career doesn't always go like this. It goes like this.
No, I know.
That's what I'm saying.
I think Lamine has more potential. He has a better playing style, and like even Messi leading up to the game tomorrow, even Messi he fucking praises him like crazy, bro.
Of course, but that doesn't mean that if someone was to ask Messi behind the curtains, is he better than you? He would say no.
Who
he's not.
says that?
No, I know, but you're saying that he could because the way Messi at 19 didn't have what Lamine Yamal had, but it doesn't mean that if Lamine has that at 19, he's gonna have that at 29 also.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying sky's the limit for him. If he wins the World Cup and the Ballon d'Or, he can only go he's gonna finish one of the greatest players of all time. If his career he's not gonna win 10 Ballon d'Ors and 3 World Cups and 6 Champions League. I'm not saying that, but he can have if he wins now at 19, he's gonna win for sure 2-3 Ballon d'Ors. I think.
He could.
2-3, a couple of Champions League. I imagine 1-2-3 Champions League, 1 World Cup, a Euro, maybe another one. That's a fucking goat, a resume.
Yeah, but playing style, I wouldn't put him. He cannot be top 5 all the time playing style.
Maybe not top 5, but he can be top 10, top 15.
Yeah.
Which is very fucking good, bro.
Top 15, maybe more. Because top 10, Neymar's 9. And he's not better than Neymar as a player.
So you're telling me if Lamine...
Playing, no, he's not better.
Okay, but but because you have two lists in your head, you
Yeah.
have playing and you have like
altogether.
everything,
Yeah.
playing, accomplishment. But
Yeah.
I'm talking about the altogether. I never talk about that list. We always talk about this list. 'Cause
Okay.
this is more like the real world list, like
Yeah,
this list.
Okay, but even that list, it doesn't change too much.
But
Because the most
But-
important
but he-
factor out of everything is how you play on the pitch to be
for
one of
sure,
the best.
for sure,
That's
but-
always the most
But
important.
also trophies mean fucking a lot.
But at the end of the day, how you play is way more important.
Okay, so tell me if Lamine has 3 Ballon d'Ors, a FIFA World Cup, 2 Euros, 3 Champions League, he's not in front of Neymar. 1000% he's in front of Neymar, bro. 1000%.
Neymar plays better. That's the thing. He plays
Yeah, that's
better.
the only thing he has.
That's the
played-
most important.
Trophies, I think
No,
trophies
the
matter.
most important
just-
is how you play.
If Messi would have, let's say, Messi would have had his career with no trophies, no one would say he's the GOAT.
And he plays exactly the same.
No one would say
Yeah,
he's the GOAT.
At 24, they already said he's the
No
GOAT.
Champions League, no Ballon d'Ors, 0 Ballon d'Ors, 0
But it's
Champions
impossible
League.
to have no Ballon d'Ors when you play like that.
That's- I know, but how come Neymar has one Champions League?
but that's the thing. You're talking about individual trophies and then team trophies.
Okay,
Two different things.
What are the trophies Neymar have?
Individual?
Yeah.
None. Why?
No,
Why?
and team.
Team Champions League and league
One
titles.
One.
One Champions League.
And look at how good he played.
Yeah, but how? No,
It doesn't always translate.
That's team. I'm talking about individual trophies.
That's
If-
okay, bro.
Imagine if
You love Neymar too much for me to argument with
no,
you.
but imagine if Messi and Ronaldo never existed. How many Ballon d'Ors would Neymar have?
But imagine the Spurs didn't exist. How many championship would LeBron have? You cannot say that, bro, because it changes
You
everything.
understand what I'm saying?
I understand, but
Is Modric better midfielder than Iniesta?
no,
Who has more Ballon d'Ors?
Modric.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause
No.
It's also what happens
Yes,
in
you,
which
you,
time.
you take in account everything, of
Yeah.
course. Of course. You can say that individually Neymar was a bigger talent, but not by 60% more.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
15% more, let's say.
Yeah, 20, yeah.
Okay, 20, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But if this guy has so many trophies, of course he's
Yeah.
going to be in front of him, bro. Like, you're going to be the only guy saying Neymar is in front of him.
Well, I mean, there's still so much to happen. We have to see
I know,
it.
but if he wins the World Cup tomorrow, bro, and he wins
He's
the
not
World
in front
Cup...
of, immediately in front of Neymar.
No, not
if he wins
immediately.
tomorrow, he's immediately in front of Neymar.
No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
If he wins the World Cup tomorrow and he wins the Ballon d'Or and he continues, and he's not going to be like Messi, bro, but he just continues with his normal
Like
trajectory.
Mbappe did.
But Mbappe
You know.
doesn't have a...
Yeah.
And I think, like, maybe by the time Mbappe career is done, maybe a lot of people are going to see Mbappe is in front of Neymar. Even if Neymar was a better individual talent, play better, he's going to have a World Cup, he's going to have this, going to have that, all the records, goals, people are going to put him in front of Neymar.
You think so?
I think so,
I
bro.
don't think so because Neymar already at Mbappe's age was already top 10 of all time as a player.
But he won disgustingly nothing, bro. He won one Champions League, bro.
And he won league titles.
Yeah, but he won nothing, bro.
How can you say he won
He's like the
nothing?
guy who flopped his career. Out of all the sports that I watch, he's the guy who had the most time to fucked up his career the most, bro. He fucked it up so bad, bro. Like, look at all, like you say, crazy talent, insane talent. But look how, like, with all that talent, he won nothing, man. He won one Champions League. Not even a Ballon d'Or. I thought he was gonna win when he's coming up. I'm like, for sure he's gonna win a couple.
But he cannot win Ballon d'Ors when there's Messi. That's the thing.
But bro, he could have like these last years if he didn't always get injured. Like, how old is he now? 31.
35, 36.
Okay, 35. He could have won like in the
Bro,
like.
he's old.
Okay, but in the last 5 years, who won them? Like, he could have won from 30. Why can't he win at 31, 32, 33?
He could have,
because he
could have.
fucked up his
Yeah.
career, bro. Like, just say it.
He didn't fuck up his career.
He has one Champions League
No, but
with all the talent that you
and
mentioned.
how many league titles?
How many? 3?
3, 4, yeah?
La
even
Liga?
more, even more.
Yeah,
La Liga and the League One.
Okay, League One.
What does Mbappe have more
League
than
One,
him?
League One.
What does Mbappe have more than Neymar?
He's gonna finish. He's gonna.
No, what does
he's
he
gonna
currently
finish
have
his
right
career.
now?
He's gonna have by far the most goals in the FIFA World Cup. He has a very good chance of maybe winning another World Cup.
No, I'm not saying what what does he have right now more than Neymar?
He has the most goals in the FIFA World Cup. He has a World Cup, which we can't lie. Having a World Cup counts a fucking a lot in someone's resume.
No, not in the GOAT debate. It's a fact.
There's no point arguing with you with Neymar, bro.
No, but I'm just giving my opinion.
It's okay, but like you love Neymar so much, and I don't love him as much as you do.
Because I think you hate him a little bit.
No, I don't hate him.
No, but I think
I don't hate
I
him.
think you underrate him a little bit. Honestly, I think you underrate
I'm
him.
just saying, bro, because when you ask, like,
Altogether, where would you put him?
when people class that, like, who are the best players of all time? Like Pele, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo, right? Like, is there an argument that it's not one of those four?
Not Ronaldinho.
Like, when you, okay, add Ronaldinho, okay?
Yeah.
When you ask, like, 99% of football fans, they're still one of the five
Yeah.
players. What do they have in common, those five players? They have Ballon d'Ors, they have Champions League, they have won either a World Cup. Only Ronaldo hasn't won a World Cup and all that. They won a World Cup, they won a lot of individual and team trophies, and they were fucking good on the pitch. Is there a guy, name me another guy not named Neymar, who doesn't have any trophies, but they're like, he was so good on the field that he has to be top 10 of all time. There's only Neymar. He's like the only outlier. All the other guys won Ballon d'Ors, won all the trophies. So Neymar is the only exception that we can accept. But
let me destroy your argument. When Messi had no international trophies, he was already considered the GOAT. At what age was Messi considered the greatest player of all time?
When he had like 4 Ballon d'Ors?
When he was 22, 23?
How many Ballon d'Ors did he
3?
have? No, he had like 4.
No, he had 4 at the age of 24, 25.
People weren't saying he was the GOAT at that time.
Because you don't know. I know, because everyone said Arsene Wenger, who's the best player of all time? Lionel Messi. He was 22, 23. It's already known. So you remember
you're how old? 26?
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you remember what people were saying about Messi 16 years ago?
Yeah.
Okay, bro. You're right. You're right.
No,
you're right.
I'm not saying you don't have to.
I think Neymar will have a better career than Lamine.
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't have to win the World Cup to be one of the best players of all time.
When you ask 99% of football fans who are the players that they say are the GOATs,
those 5 players.
Okay, what do they have in common?
Many things.
Okay, but explain to them in
you
detail.
just named them. Yeah, of course.
Okay, thank you. Neymar only had playing good on the field.
Yeah, well, he played good. Yeah, but he until what age?
He doesn't have trophies, bro.
Until what age did he play good? Just so I see if you know.
Like I think when you did the final 2020 Paris Bayern, I think after that it was done, bro.
Okay, so
that was like his last, bro.
Okay, so he had
like when did he come at Barca?
Tell me when I can.
Which year?
Did he come at Barca?
Which year he came at Barca?
2013.
2013, 2020. 7 good years he played.
At Santos, he wasn't good.
But he played in the Brazilian league, bro. Like
it's one of the best leagues in the world.
But yeah, but it's not like
Okay, let me ask you a question then to simplify everything and don't cut me off, please. Where do you put Neymar in the GOAT list of all time? Top what?
Like everything
put together, where you put him? Top what?
Not top 10, bro.
Okay, top what? Okay, perfect. It's easy to say not this. Give me something. Stand by something. Stand by something.
Like for
Give
me,
a statement.
Like for me, Michel Platini is better than Neymar, bro, because he has more accomplished more of the team. For me, Zidane, bro.
That's not what I asked. I asked where is the top what?
Top 20. Top 20.
Top 20?
Because the only thing he was an exceptional talent on the field. That's the only thing
More top 15 or more top 20?
More top 20.
Okay, name me players you'll put before him that we know now. Is Mbappe above? Now, if this earth was to stop working, football is finished, is Mbappe above Neymar?
But he's 27. By end of his career, yes.
No, now.
So Mbappe at 27, Neymar at 27? Mbappe.
Really?
Neymar's 8 years older. He played more, but yes, because he accomplished more, bro.
So Mbappe at 27 and Neymar at 27.
Just the fact that he was the best player on the team that won the World Cup and he has the most goals scored in the World Cup.
He wasn't the best player that tournament.
Almost.
It was Griezmann.
Yeah, but bro, Griezmann, like he was better than Griezmann in the.
No, he wasn't. Griezmann was the best player.
He was the best player.
Of course, Griezmann was phenomenal.
From what I remember, for me, Mbappe was the best. Bro, he was scoring goals and he was like already like a young phenom, and he has by far for me, like Mbappe has a better career than Neymar.
I mean, is he above Neymar in the GOAT list?
Mbappe at 27, Neymar 27, yes.
Really?
Yes, for me, yes.
What the fuck? How?
Because bro, he accomplished more.
The only thing he has more is the World Cup, nothing else.
You know how much that is worth? Ask Argentinians.
What else does he have more?
Ask Argentinians how much they changed how they see Messi after he won the World Cup. It changes so much.
Messi, when he didn't have the World Cup, he was already the GOAT.
Yeah, but a lot of people were saying that even Maradona's better in Argentina.
Yeah, because of emotions. But anyone who looks at it unbiasedly, everyone says, but that's Maradona because Messi and Maradona are same playing style.
I know, but like people always saying, like, oh, Messi doesn't have a World Cup, Messi doesn't have a World Cup, and I'm sure a lot of Argentinians say, oh, Maradona's better.
Did ever an Argentinian say, you know what, Messi doesn't have a World Cup, but Iniesta has one, so that means Iniesta is better than Messi?
I think we should just change on Neymar because it's like we had this debate so many times until now,
No.
and you really love him, and I love him, but it's just
No,
like
I don't think you. I think you underestimated. I don't think
No,
you
he-
actually saw who he was.
I
That's what I believe.
I watched live a lot of games of Neymar playing at Barcelona. I was still watching football a lot.
Okay.
It's just he fucked up his career a lot. He took very bad choices. He should have never went to PSG. He always gets injured. He plays video games like a fucking a lot. He cares about being a celebrity. He doesn't care that much about
That's what you
training.
don't like because he cares about being a celebrity.
But no, but he bro, and he
Lamine doesn't care about being a celebrity.
not as much as
I think even more.
he won't get as much injured. He doesn't spend that many hours gaming and as Neymar. Bro, Neymar, he fucked up his career like a real Brazilian, but he even didn't even win one fucking like big trophy. He didn't win one. Like bro, like we all thought he was gonna win Ballon d'Ors. Didn't even win one, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's
but
crazy.
At the same time, he was at the era of Messi era.
He could
Messi
have
Ronaldo
won
era.
a couple, bro.
No, he could have. I know I said it so many times that he could have. But I'm just saying that you're taking some arguments to defend your argument, which at the end it can be debunked because when people say before that Maradona was better than Messi because they didn't have a World Cup, it's fucking Maradona. It's like one of the greatest players
For
of all
Neymar,
time.
let's just agree to disagree, bro. We
No,
never
yeah.
agree on this.
No, but I feel like you underestimate him.
I feel
That's
like
why.
worldwide people have more my opinion than yours.
That Mbappe's above Neymar, the GOAT list.
That people think more about like Neymar like a failure more than a success.
Because when you say failure, it means his career was shit.
No, I'm saying like for what it could have been, it was a huge failure.
Oh, of course, for what it could have been, of course.
Yeah.
And it goes the same goes for Ronaldo phenomenal.
But in the short time he played, he accomplished way more, bro. He won 2 World Cups, how many Ballon d'Ors?
Yeah, but two.
Two World Cups and Ballon d'Or, that means a fucking a lot,
No, but
bro.
with the talent he had more talent than Neymar.
Sure, but he got
Okay,
injured.
so was that a failure? Well, you just said Neymar always gets injured.
No, but
so
no,
did
but
Ronaldo
no, but it's not the
phenomenal.
same. Ronaldo phenomenal. It's not because he wasn't training. He was training fucking hard, bro.
He was partying always.
You know, he was training hard, but I watched a documentary recently. He was training hard. It's just because in those days, like they weren't smart as today. They were like running, bro. He said like after the games, he would run a 10K in the morning. That's so fucking stupid. Like I'm sure the guys don't do that. Run a 10K.
No, but answer my question: is his career a failure? In
it's
terms
not.
of what it could have been.
Because I don't think he got injured. Neymar got injured because he wasn't going to the gym. He wasn't doing none of that shit.
Was Ronaldinho's career a failure?
For what it could have been, yes.
Perfect. Is he still one of the greatest of all time?
Yeah, but he won World Cups, he won Ballon d'Ors. That
He
means
won
so
one World
much,
Cup.
bro.
One
But that
World Cup.
means so much, bro.
And one Ballon d'Or.
But that means so much, even if it's one.
Yeah, but
It
I know, I
means
understand.
a fucking a lot.
Well,
man.
not one World Cup. Doesn't mean a lot for a goal
It
list.
means a lot.
Because it's a team who wins it. It's a team who wins it.
It means a lot, bro.
So Griezmann is.
If Neymar
okay.
would have just won one World Cup and one Ballon d'Or, I would put him top 10 easily. We wouldn't. If he would have won one Ballon d'Or, one World Cup, we would have never had debates about Neymar. I would say, bro, the talent he had, he won a Ballon d'Or, he won a World Cup. I would say he's easily top 10 of all time. But he never won nothing, bro. And winning and trophies mean so much.
Not team.
Look at
for GOAT, not team.
look at fucking Josh Allen in football.
No, that's different. I'm talking about soccer. I
Okay.
don't know about
I'm
American
just saying,
football.
bro, if he just would have won one Ballon d'Or in one World Cup, we wouldn't be having these debates. But because he simply didn't, it means so much. And it means a fucking a lot, bro. You know it means a fucking a lot, bro.
I don't think that when it comes to that, I think you're looking at it way too in an American sense of way.
We can agree to disagree, bro.
Yeah, that's what I believe. Because I don't know how you can say
I
that.
think I don't hate him, Neymar. If I would see him, I would say, "Oh, what's up, Neymar?" I'll just say, "Bro, you fucked up your career a lot. You took stupid decisions." I don't hate you as a person.
I'm not saying he didn't fuck up his career, but is he still one of the GOATs?
He's not a goat.
He's not top 5. No,
He's like an icon. I wouldn't say goat. He's an icon.
really.
He was like iconic, but I wouldn't say he's a goat, bro. He never won anything. One Champions League. How can you be a goat? One Champions
I'm
League.
saying he's top 10 of all time.
Like I asked you before. Name me one other guy who's a goat but only won one Champions League. Neymar's the only one.
Ronaldinho?
He won a World Cup and a Ballon d'Or.
Yeah, but he has only one Champions League.
Yeah, but no, who only has that?
Oh, okay.
No one else.
Probably no one. Yeah.
So like Neymar's like
But-
the
but
exception for
name,
you.
Name me 4 players. Name me 5 players who play better than Neymar on the pitch.
From all time?
Yeah.
Messi, Maradona.
Yeah.
I never saw Pele, but Pele say was amazing. Pele,
And the 2 Brazilians.
Ronaldinho, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Who else plays better than Neymar? Forget about trophies. Who plays better than Neymar instead of those 5? No one else. It's actually no one else.
Bro, you maybe say Zidane, bro.
He doesn't play better. He barely plays maybe better than Iniesta.
But that's not all that goes into account,
I know, but
bro.
I think you take that aspect. What's more important? Team trophies or how you play on the pitch for the goal debate?
If it's 50-50.
No, I think how you play on the pitch is more important.
No, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you ask people who are the
Okay,
GOATs...
so technically for you, the second greatest player of all time is Cristiano Ronaldo.
He's one of the GOATs.
No, he's the second of all time because he's the second most accomplished.
I'm not saying that.
Well, you just said it's the most important.
No,
trophies.
I'm not... Andy, it's a multitude of factors.
Okay. Yeah. So who's second of all time?
A multitude of... Do I need to fucking repeat it again?
Okay.
It's a
Who's
multitude of factors.
Who's second?
Second of all time is not Ronaldo, but he's in the top 5 for me because he accomplished so much personally and with his team. You have to put him, even if you don't like him. You have to put him.
Who would you put second? I'm just trying to because I can tell you right now my top 5.
Messi, Maradona, Pele, because they say then probably Ronaldo phenomenon. It's a close, and then Cristiano Ronaldo right there.
Oh, so he's like 6th.
5, 6. You can maybe put him in front of Ronaldo phenomenon, bro, for real. Just because he accomplished so much, man.
Okay, I'm just asking what's your opinion. I don't know what you're getting
Messi,
angry.
Maradona, Pele can be CR7 then. Easy.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm just asking your opinion. Because for me, Ronaldo phenomenal, he can win whatever he wants to win, whatever team trophy, how many Ballon d'Ors, he'll never be better above Ronaldo or Ronaldinho in the GOAT debate. Never. That's how I see it.
That's okay.
I'm just trying to see how you see it.
But you see the majority of the planet see Messi, Ronaldo 1, 2. The majority of the planet.
Yeah, but the majority of the planet don't know football.
But who are you to know? Do you know better than the majority of the planet? If there's an election for a president, is the one guy who's super smart knows better than the majority? Who cares? It's still the majority who dictates.
That's not the same.
Yeah, it's the same, bro. If the majority of the people say something, if it's stupid, it's the majority who's saying it.
But does that make it true or right?
But what does make something right?
No. What?
What does make something right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the bases for making something right?
Okay, do you believe that what Jordan Peterson thinks, that the majority of people think the way he thinks?
If you look at his views and all that, I think yes.
I don't think so. Because in Canada, they suspended his license.
I think in Canada, because that's a vocal minority. The majority of people worldwide, why does he go on world tours, filling up stadiums, and he has so many views? Because the majority of people who are not on social media, fuck you, Jordan, you fucking this. The majority of people love him. Why is he that famous? Yes, there's a way more big majority who love him than hate him. 1000%. He wouldn't be that famous.
Well, again, like when you argue, sometimes it doesn't make sense because you go like, oh, he wouldn't be that famous. So that means there's not. Is there more people who hate Trump who love Trump on planet Earth?
I think any American president there's more hate than would love him.
So why is he so famous?
But in the United States, more people love him than hate him. He fucking won twice.
I know, but in the world.
But yeah, because America is the superpower. There's that nuance. Whoever wins, they hate him.
Okay, but can you answer my question? Who do they love? Do they hate or love him more?
Worldwide, they hate him more, but every U.S. president, they hate him more.
No, but do you understand what I'm trying to debunk? And you said since Jordan Peterson is famous,
okay,
it means...
change subject, please.
No, but...
Okay, you're right. Neymar is the GOAT, bro. Change subject, please. I'm fucking sick and tired of this subject, bro. Let's not debate about Neymar anymore, bro.
What is it?
No, because it doesn't go anywhere. It's like a circle that doesn't finish. No. You love him. I don't love him that much. It's as simple as that. And I'm not gonna convince you. You're not gonna convince me. It's as simple as that, bro. Someone who loves Trump. It's okay. You hate him. I love him. Whatever. It's okay. Because it's subjective, right? Like who are the best in football? It's hard to be objective, right? It's subjective. You love Neymar. I don't love him as much as you do. That's it.
No, but that's the thing where I'm not. It's not necessarily I'm trying to convince you. Just I'm doing content right now.
No, I know,
so
but
I'm giving my opinion, and you by giving your opinion, it makes good clips. So I make good clips, and then people say, "Oh, you know what? He's fucking dumb. Oh, he's fucking smart." That's the podcast.
No, I know.
What's the point of having a podcast if it's, oh, you think like that? I think like that. Well, it's okay. Let's just.
I'm just saying, me personally, I'm tired a little bit about debating about Neymar. Like it's the World Cup. We didn't even talk about the game tomorrow. Let's just change subject because me, Luka Delic, personally, I'm just tired about arguing about Neymar because we have this debate at least 10 times.
Yeah, but the thing is because. Okay, I understand. We'll change that. But the thing is, the reason why is because you give your opinions, and then when I come, I talk 2 seconds, and then you cut me off, and then I'm like, well, when am I going to be able to say what I have to say regarding your argument?
Much, bro. You gave your opinion. Let's ask him. I think we've been talking about Neymar for the last half hour. It's okay.
Because I'm trying to debunk your things, and I ask you questions.
I don't agree.
You don't answer my you don't answer my questions, and then you go somewhere else. But I'm trying to get an answer out of you from this question.
I answer your questions. I just say he hasn't won anything. That's my argument. You're saying I don't care he's won anything. He has good talent. It finishes there. Why do we need to go further? I don't like Neymar. He never won nothing. You like him. He was so good on the pitch. That's it. It's enough. We had the debate at least 10 times, bro.
Okay.
Let's not do the debate anymore, please. It's better like that.
Okay. Well, I know you're getting angry. What's
I'm
the
not
point?
getting angry. I'm just tired. I'm sick and tired about arguing about Neymar.
Okay, you want to talk about the final?
Yeah.
Who's winning it? Spain? You think Spain, huh?
I think my brain.
Why Spain?
I think my brain
Why
Spain, but Argentina is like 60-40 Spain-Argentina.
Who played better so far in the tournament?
Spain.
And Spain against France or Argentina versus England? Who played better?
I think Spain versus France
Why?
because it was the domination from beginning to end.
And Argentina weren't?
In the beginning, it was like 50-50.
Why?
Bro, like you can simply go to YouTube, rewatch.
I watched the entire game. Argentina dominated the
But
entire game.
if you rewatch the highlights from 0 to 50, like this game starts and it skips to 55 because nothing happened from 0 to 55.
They dominated.
Dominated possession, but they didn't do nothing with it.
But it means he dominated.
But they did not do nothing with it. If you so in your opinion, if you have the ball but you don't do nothing with it, that's domination.
Well, the other team didn't do nothing either.
France
So
didn't do.
which team dominated more between Argentina and England?
Spain, they shut okay, let's go back a couple of weeks. Before that semifinal, what were we all thinking about France?
That they're phenomenal.
Like
And
fucking
they are.
okay.
Yeah.
And what did they do versus Spain?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Not even get close to scoring a goal.
Yeah.
Not even get close. I don't think they even have one clean shot. England, like even if you go to YouTube and watch Argentina England highlights, from 0 to 55 it skips because there wasn't any highlights. There was nothing to talk about. Yes, they had the possession, but both teams didn't do nothing. It was like a stalemate. You know, sometimes in football, for like 20 minutes, there's like nothing. Like, they're nothing. So from 0 to 55, there was nothing. England scored a goal. Like, yes, Argentina played better. I don't know, England, they have like, they always do that. Huh? They score a goal in big games. And then, I don't know, like they're stressed because fans like the team so much. They were just like defending the whole time, bro.
I don't think that's the reason. I don't see that argument that fans like the team so much.
No,
that they
because like
defend.
it's like the Montreal Canadiens. Like because you know how England fans are.
I like more like many other teams.
A little bit more.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more. Like,
But not that much.
But
crazy.
you see
French fans. Did you see
okay,
French
but
fans?
do they sing like I did in the game, like English fans do?
Of course, Norway fans do their row every single game.
No, but
every team.
My opinion.
Yeah.
I'm talking right now. My opinion. I think England fans are more crazy than like the majority of fans. We're bringing it home.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the game, they sing a lot with the players. Like I think they're more fans. Like why they like everyone says that the Premier League, the fans, all that. I just think like because they feel a lot of and they haven't won it for a long time. So I know that the players feel big pressure and also the media in England. Like it's a lot of media, a lot of people, a lot of podcasts.
Well, why do you think they have more? Their media is more outreach than, let's say, Italian media.
Because English is the language of
That's
the
the
world,
only reason
and
why.
maybe because but
That's the only reason why.
Okay, but it doesn't remove the fact that it is.
No, that's the only reason why.
Okay,
'Cause
sure.
Italians talk as much about football and as much about their country.
Sure.
Just we don't hear about it. We hear about it, but we don't understand Italian, so
Okay.
we put it to the side.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
that I think English players have a lot of pressure.
Yeah, like
so
every-
in
like
big
every
games,
player.
I think they're more stressed than other national teams.
I don't think they're more stressed. I think France are also really fucking stressed. I
Okay,
think
so-
it's just their style of play isn't as good as France, Spain, or Argentina. That's
So
what I
why
believe.
in England, like the last years, they always go to the semifinals to score a goal and they collapse?
Not always.
Yes.
When?
Croatia 2018 semifinal, they scored the first goal and they lost 2-1.
Well,
Euros,
But they don't crash. They just lose.
No, like bro, I even listened to Roy Keane, Gary Neville reprint. They all say the same thing, bro.
But no, but if you look at those teams, the players aren't as good as these other teams.
I know,
and they
but-
don't play as well. And at the end of the day, if they lose against Argentina, Argentina are a better team than England on paper and by style of play. So it's normal they're gonna lose. 2018 is the
Up to
same.
from the game Argentina-England, in my opinion, maybe you don't agree. That's okay. No one has the same opinion. Up to the 55 minute, it was 50-50 for me, and even England scored. And I think you and me were both stressed.
Yeah.
Like, tell me honestly, at the
But that
55th,
doesn't mean that they played better because I was stressed. How many times because I know it can happen that even if the Argentina play way better, they can still lose a game. So I don't want that to happen because if you lose a game, you're
okay,
eliminated.
but France, Spain, there's not 1 second
Yeah,
we
no.
thought France was
Yeah.
going to win.
Yeah.
Not 1 second.
Spain, Portugal.
It was closer, but I never thought Portugal was going to win.
It was really close.
Did they have good scoring chances? They had shit.
No, it was
they,
really
never, they
close.
didn't do nothing.
It was really close.
Did they have scoring chances?
Yeah, of course.
No,
Yeah,
I
they had
watched the
scoring
game. They
chances.
didn't have scoring
Yeah.
chances.
Yeah, they had scoring
Never I
chances.
was like, oh, fuck it, they're going to win.
They had scoring chances. No, neither did I, but they had
Okay,
scoring
but-
chances.
we're talking about the semifinal. Like, there's not 1 second that I thought France was gonna win. And before the game, what were people talking about France? Like, for me, you don't need to agree. For me, what Spain did was more impressive than what Argentina did. Maybe you would think it's Argentina.
No. Maybe what they did was more impressive. But if Argentina play how they played against England, they're winning against Spain.
We'll see
Because they're
tomorrow.
better.
We'll see tomorrow.
No, I know, but we have a podcast, so we have to see. We cannot just say, "Oh, we'll see tomorrow." Well, you have your opinion, I have my
But I
opinion.
gave my opinion.
And
You
then,
gave your opinion.
I know, but then we gotta talk about it, right?
Okay, but I talked about. I think
Yeah.
Spain is going to win because
There's nothing wrong with me.
Because Spain, they
attacking.
beat Austria, they
Yeah.
beat Portugal,
Yeah.
they beat Belgium,
Yeah.
they beat France, they
Yeah.
beat way better teams, and they shut down the shit out of France. Who everyone before the semifinals, everyone, even you, in past podcasts, we can pull it up.
Yeah.
You said probably France is going to win
Yeah.
the World Cup. I said, fuck, I hope
Why
Spain,
I said
Argentina.
Argentina are winning the World Cup?
Yeah, but
That's what
like
I
you said like fuck France as
Are
very
really
good.
fucking good, of course,
Yeah.
and they are really fucking
And,
good.
and bro, like, don't tell me that what Spain to them you were not like holy shit, bro.
And that was really good what they did.
Bro, it was like
Really
crazy.
fucking
what they-
good.
So I think
fucking good.
I think what can happen in the World Cup, they do the same. Like they just that they can't go like because what I saw from Spain Argentina, Kubarsi shut down Mbappe and Rodri shut down Olise like completely, bro. Like they didn't do nothing. They shut them down. Like I don't think they can shut down Messi like that because he's too smart. But I think that Argentina, if it's possible that it doesn't go that way, but I think the most probable outcome is that Argentina cannot build nothing because Spain's midfield is gonna block them. They need to. At the end of the day, you need to get the ball to Messi. Messi's not gonna draw back that much. He's gonna draw back like I think like at. When Argentina on defense, I think you don't even see Messi on the TV, bro. But so they need to bring the ball to him. I think Spain can block it.
Do you know where Messi drops? To defensive midfielder sometimes. You don't see that? Like he gets all the way back to get the ball.
Yeah,
then he
like
builds.
once and a couple times, but
Yeah.
he's not gonna take the ball from defensive midfielder and score. Like right, like
He did it many times.
They're gonna have to build
Yeah.
and.
Did it many
You
times.
don't need to agree with me, bro. I'm just
no,
saying, bro.
I'm just saying my opinion. How Argentina played against England, they played phenomenally, especially the second half. They completely destroyed and dominated against England. If you didn't see that, you didn't watch the game or you don't know about football, and that's a fact.
I
'Cause
think
how
you're
Argentina-
overreacting a little
No,
bit because
'cause
you love Argentina too much.
How did he play against England?
Messi, but bro, like
No,
up
how
until
did
the
he play?
75th minute, they didn't play that good, bro.
What are you talking
They
about?
didn't play that good up until the 75th minute. Rewatch the game, please, bro.
No, but I
Rewatch
watched
the game, bro.
I think maybe I watched
Rewatch
it better.
No, up until the they
Okay,
weren't
let me
doing
talk.
nothing.
Let me talk.
Okay,
Let me
go
talk.
ahead, go ahead.
You're repeating the same thing. Yes,
ahead.
they didn't do nothing. Okay, perfect. From the 45th minutes, from the second half till the last minute, Argentina played way
domination.
better.
Way better, but it wasn't domination like you're telling.
How they were always
from
in
the
their box.
75th to
They
the
were-
90th, yes.
No, they were always in their box and they
From
were
the
constantly
75th
attacking.
to the 90th. Recheck the game, please.
But I know what I'm talking about. 'Cause
From-
I think maybe sometimes when you watch, you don't know what to watch exactly. You know well, but maybe sometimes you don't know exactly what to watch. You know what I'm talking about?
When we leave here, we're gonna watch the highlights
Of
of,
course.
the game.
Of course. Just like you said before, oh, Messi's going to be old, it's not going to play well. Right?
But then first game I changed my opinion.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Because sometimes maybe you see something, but you don't necessarily...
Okay, when this play,
Yeah.
we're gonna rewatch the highlights.
Of course, yeah, we will. But I don't
You're gonna
even
see
have
it's only
to.
from the 75th.
I don't even have to because I saw the game. I was
It
watching,
was only
watching
the
it with my
last
heart.
15 minutes they were playing amazing. That's it.
Last 15 minutes.
From the 75th, bro, I'm telling you. Before that, like, bro,
No.
don't tell me at the 75th when it was 1-0, you were like confident.
No, of course I wasn't. That's different. That has nothing to do with how they
But if
played.
they were destroying them, you would have been confident. Of course, they're gonna equalize.
No. Okay, this is Paraguay against France. France destroyed Paraguay. Yes or no?
Was France fans stressed?
No, because it's Paraguay and it's a round of 32.
Okay.
But my question is, of course, French fans were stressed when it's 0-0. Of course, you're stressed.
Nah, they knew they
Did
were gonna
France
win.
dominate against Paraguay?
That wasn't domination.
It was complete domination. Paraguay, whenever they had the ball, they just kicked it up front,
Yeah,
hold
but-
for 1 point,
but
and then they take it back.
They
and
didn't have like that many chances like
because,
France.
because you cannot, because when you have 10 players in the box, how can you fucking create chances?
I know, I
But it's
know.
still domination. If you listen, don't interrupt me, please, for 30 seconds. If there's the half line
I
here,
let you talk way more than
No.
30 seconds in this
okay,
podcast.
but again, you interrupt me. Listen, this is my point. If this is the half of the other team and the ball is constantly there and you're constantly having possession of the ball, constantly moving the ball around, even though there's 10 players in the box, you can't fucking shoot from any. There's nothing you can do, but you still move the ball around for 80% of the time, 80% of possession. The ball is constantly there. That's complete domination of the game. Even if you don't have one shot on target because you can, there's fucking 10 defenders, but the ball is constantly there in their own half, controlling the ball, controlling the tempo, having just the ball in your feet, moving around the ball. They couldn't touch the ball. That's complete domination. That's what I consider complete domination.
Yeah,
And
but
that's what Argentina did with England.
rewatch the game. It wasn't that, bro.
But what do you mean?
It wasn't. It wasn't what you just described. It was that from the 75th minute on.
No, it was.
Pause the clip and
was.
ask the people,
It
bro.
was.
You'll see.
It was. Believe me.
Okay, it's okay.
The second half, they completely dominated against Argentina.
No, it
against
took.
England.
How come Gordon scored in the 55th?
How did he score? When he crossed?
If it was okay. No, you're right. You're right.
No, but
You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. From the second half, they completely dominated.
what I'm saying is just because you score a goal doesn't mean
It was a complete domination. You're right.
Well, it's like Serbia when they won 1-0 against Germany. Germany still completely dominated.
I'm gonna change opinions. I think you just changed my opinion.
No,
I think Argentina dominated England more.
No,
but I'm telling you, I think you convinced me.
I think you're sarcastic, right?
I think back. Fuck, I think what Argentina did was it's more impressive.
What's going through your mind? What are the?
Bro, it was a complete domination. Like when I watched the game, like I was like, because you know what, Spain completely shut down France, but you know what, man? Oh fuck it, bro. I think what Argentina did was amazing, bro. Like never for once again, I thought they were gonna lose the game.
No, that's dumb.
So you see, if France, Spain, there was not 1 second you thought France was gonna win.
Of course, I agree.
So it's a bigger domination.
It is a bigger domination than Argentina, but I still believe Argentina have more chance of winning the World Cup. That's what I believe. They have more chance of winning the World Cup.
I say it's 60-40 Spain. What do you say for Argentina? You can't say more than 60-40, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You can't say more.
Can you let me talk?
Okay, go.
Like 55-45?
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, well, of course.
Okay.
Well, what do you think I was going to say?
No, but nice. Oh, no, Argentina, like, come on, bro. Like, Spain, bro, they have a very good chance of winning.
Of course, they won't. I say the opposite.
I told you, like, I think there's a lot of ways the game can play out. It can be fucking boring because both teams cancel. It can be a high scoring. I think the most probable is like 2-1 Spain, and they control the middle of the field. That's what I think is the most probable outcome. What do you think is the most probable outcome?
First of all, I'll be the one asking the fucking questions on my goddamn podcast. That's number one. I'm gonna be the one asking questions. I'm gonna be the one asking the fucking questions. Okay. I always see it happening. Argentina, I think they're gonna win. I think that whatever these midfielders can do and these Lamine Yamal, whatever, they're not even close to Messi. Do you understand the difference between Pedri and Messi? Tell me the difference between those two players. How is it close? It's not close. Do you understand like how better Messi is than all these players? Did you see Messi against England? Lamine Yamal never played a game like that in his life.
Tell what's the most probable outcome.
Perfect.
Don't tell me who's better than who.
I'll tell you the most probable outcome. Messi's gonna, just like he did against England, he completely raped them. Did he?
Why do you need to say that word, bro?
I can say what I want on my podcast.
Okay, say
did he completely rape them?
He had 2 great assists. I wouldn't say he completely raped them, bro.
Okay, but did you watch the game? Okay, he never took the ball and dribbled past like 3-4 players.
Okay, yes, he completely raped them, yes.
No, but that's a question.
He played amazing. We didn't say he completely raped them, bro.
No.
He had 2 great assists. That's it.
Okay, so you only look at stats, you.
I watched the game too. Okay, tell me what's the most probable outcome. So Messi's gonna rape Spain.
Okay, not that he's gonna rape Spain. Not that he's gonna rape Spain. He's gonna play phenomenally like he does in midfield and attack.
Okay.
Like he's
gonna control the game by himself.
No. But he's gonna have the biggest percentage of control of the play and importance than all players put together.
So one guy is gonna have more
than every single other player will have.
Sure, like the best player tomorrow is Messi. I think everyone agrees on that. I think everyone agrees on that.
Argentina's midfield is really good.
They haven't played that good, bro, these last games.
I guess England they did.
You can agree to disagree on that.
Okay. Well, okay.
And games before that, bro, their defense is shaky like crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
It is shaky. Yeah, it is.
And even their midfield, McAllister, bro, and is shaky as fuck. And he put Paredes in. I don't know who was the midfielder before Paredes. Paredes played Hill versus England. Who was before Paredes? It was McAllister, Enzo, and who?
McAllister, Enzo,
and De Paul.
Yeah, De Paul. Yeah,
it was shaky, De Paul and McAllister, bro. It was only Enzo who was carrying it. You should put Paredes again tomorrow, I think.
De Paul was shaky. Did you see the passes he made to Messi?
And yesterday versus Argentina.
No.
Yeah, but versus
no. Beginning of the tournament.
Versus Egypt and Cabo Verde, he played good.
He made really good passes.
Versus Egypt and Cabo Verde. Midfielder. Yeah, I know, but I think he should start Paredes tomorrow. That's my opinion.
Spain, yes. Spain are phenomenal. What I'm saying is Argentina, if they play the way they played against England, they can win.
And if Spain play the way they play versus France?
I think the Argentina are winning. They're slightly better.
But if you go by that logic, and you agreed with me. You said Spain played better versus France than Argentina versus England, right?
Yes.
So
No, that Spain played better than France.
Spain played better versus France
Yeah.
and Argentina played versus England, right?
Exactly.
They shut down the fucking.
But it doesn't mean that Spain played because France played like shit compared to England.
But I think they played like shit because Spain made them play like shit.
I think it's also a bad day
I don't think so.
I think it's both.
I think Spain.
because who won the game for third place? England. So there's an
Yeah,
argument.
but
Well,
6-4.
but still, there's an argument to say that England's better than France. You cannot keep, whenever I bring
no.
up these facts, you cannot keep saying, well, yeah, but there's this. And then when you bring up those facts, well, yeah, it's one game, it means a lot.
No, you're
Okay,
right.
So
I think 6-4 is a legit game.
If France had the bad day against England, why didn't they have a bad day against Spain?
No,
Because it's your argument.
I think
It can be both
6-4. I
sides.
think 6-4 was a legit game. I think they both played their dicks
Okay,
out.
so Germany, Brazil isn't a legit game in 2014.
I think it was a mental collapse. Like they scored like 3 goals
But
quick and then it downfall.
is it a legit game?
No, you're right. I think Argentina's going to win the
No,
World
but
Cup.
the way you're defending your argument sometimes it's like you go, and then when I pull up something else, you're like, yeah, but that's a mental collapse. But this isn't a mental collapse. Why wouldn't
It's
that
a
be a
game
mental
for third
collapse?
place. No one's games of shit. That was a semifinal. How can you compare a semifinal versus the third place
It's not
game?
the same. It's not the same.
It's
But, yeah. In terms of importance, it's not the same.
zero the same.
Okay. Okay. Now let me debunk your argument again, but then you'll find something else. Is round of 32 the same as the semifinal in terms of importance?
Round 32, it's 10,000 times more important than the third game.
That's
Third
not my
place.
question. That's not my question. What's more important, round of
They're
32
both as
or
important. They're
semifinal?
both as, it's both knockout games.
It's both as important.
It's both as important.
Okay.
They're both
A
knockout games.
Last group stage game or the semifinals?
Semifinal.
Which game will the team give more than 100%?
Semifinal.
Both games.
Yeah, sure.
So I debunked your argument.
yeah,
right
but
there.
third place, it's like, again, it doesn't mean nothing.
I know, but I'm just saying that if France had a fluke, maybe they had a fluke against England also in third place. Maybe they also had a fluke in the semifinals.
I think, Andre, like, tell me, like, honestly, like, swear on your grave, you think, like, today was not a, like, stupid game.
Of course, the stupid
6-4, bro.
Of course, the stupid game. It's a game for the third
And they
place.
both played stupidly. Like, they weren't defending, bro. 6-4.
I didn't watch the game, but if I go with logic, what I
Watch
saw.
it, watch it.
Let me finish. If I saw with logic, and also you didn't watch. You said in the beginning of the podcast.
I watched
can
10 minutes,
clip
I
it.
stopped.
Yeah, okay.
Because it was so stupid. It was attack. In the 10 minutes I watched, there wasn't a goal scored. There could have been 5 goals scored because it was stupid. It was just like chance.
Yeah, but that happens in other serious games. Just how the game goes on.
Because they weren't, like, it was a stupid game, bro. You cannot take that game and say France better than England. You cannot do that, bro.
Okay, but what? No, but you mean the opposite.
You cannot say because
But England is
England
better than
beat
France.
You cannot.
As you said,
Okay,
France
sir.
better
You
than
cannot
England.
say that England is better than France because they won 6-4 today. You cannot say that.
Okay, but what proof do you have to back up your claim that France is better than England? What are you going to bring up?
What was 99% of the people thinking before the semifinal started?
Yeah, that's before. After now it happens, so it changes. Narrative changes.
We will never know
Yeah.
because it was never France England in the semifinal.
Yeah.
We will never know. It was in the third place.
Yeah, but-
that for me doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
If it was France England in the semifinal, they wouldn't have known who was the best team.
Okay.
But it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yes, France played poorer than what England played versus Argentina. But I think because Spain forced them to make
That may
poorer.
be the case. But my point is just because you keep saying, what would the majority of people say? You keep saying that. Before the tournament started, what would the majority of people would have said when I said Messi still the best player on planet Earth? What would the majority say?
I think it was a 50-50.
Nah, it's not. Majority would have said the same, like you did. No, he's 39, he's old. The majority, I believe majority, because you feel like you know what the majority knows. I feel like I know what the majority thinks. I think that they would have said Andrew doesn't know what
we
he's
both
talking
don't
about.
know, so.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna be talking like you. I know. So I think the majority is gonna say Andrew doesn't know what he's talking about. But then, oh fuck, the majority was wrong because Messi is the best player.
Look,
on planet Earth.
what were we talking about, bro? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Like,
Like, I'm just sometimes trying to debunk your arguments to prove my point.
okay.
Yeah. Again, we can the final. We can finish off with the final. You think that Spain will win by controlling the midfield?
I think Spain will win by controlling the midfield, but it's possible that Argentina win. It's not impossible.
No, but-
60-40.
You know what? Well, I'll say like this. I think Argentina can win, but I think also Spain can win.
That's
I'm
a good
gonna be right
argument.
either way.
Yeah.
Well, that's how you take. Like, do a crazy take. Say no. You know what? Spain are winning.
Spain are winning, but I think Spain is
Yeah.
going to win because they're going to
Okay.
control the midfield. They won't be able to give it to Messi.
Yeah.
I think Messi's maybe he's going to have he's going to do something, but not that far. I think Argentina, their defense is shitty. They played shitty versus England too. They played shitty the whole tournament. I think that's a big gap. Spain, they don't have zero gaps. Everything is clicking. Everything is going well. The biggest gap is Mikel Oyarzabal, and he's scoring goals. And then you just want to score goals. He has how much? Like 4 or 5 goals?
Did
That's
Spain
enough.
play tie with Cabo Verde?
Yeah, 0-0 the first game of the tournament. Did Argentina lose to Saudi Arabia in 2022?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but did they tie?
It was 0-0 the first game of the
so
tournament.
there's also that. Argentina beat
What
Cabo
does
Verde.
that change?
I'm just saying that
They could have lost.
Spain completely dominating since the beginning of the tournament. No, because you never talked about Spain winning the World Cup until the semifinals, right?
Bro, before the tournament started, you told me who's the favorite. You before the tournament started, you said, who you think is going to win? I said Spain. I remember. Okay, go find the clip.
No, but that's the thing, because you also said France. And you also said Argentina.
No, but
and you also said England.
No,
right?
That was another clip. But I remember you asked me who's the favorite. I said, you said who you think is going to win. I said Spain.
You also said England.
No, I said Spain. I just said Spain.
No, because you said.
No, that's another clip. There's another clip. You asked me. You just said one. I just said Spain.
Okay, but then after that, when we talked,
I said those are guys. The teams are in the hunt.
Let me finish. When I told you who could win, then you named many teams. That's a bit different.
And the teams all I named were in the semifinals, so I was right.
Well, that's easy. I named also those 4.
Okay, but
and many other people.
Okay, but why are we talking about this now? Where are we going with this?
My point is, I can also say I think Argentina are going to win, but so could Spain. But then it becomes like, okay, so both teams can win. Well, yeah, someone has to win at the end of the day. Just you say logically you believe Spain because of controlling the midfield.
I think because they've played better the whole tournament. They played versus tougher opponents. What they did to France, everyone was like, holy fuck, what the fuck? Completely shut down. And if their midfield could shut down Dembele, Olise, Mbappe, who are not as good as Messi. Messi's better than all of them. But they could shut down like that offense. Like Argentina, they don't have, yes, they have Messi, but they don't have that offense. Like that's like they have more individual talent than Argentina.
Yeah.
But so I think they can shut them down, not Messi, but they can shut them down just like they did Spain.
I don't think
Messi can score a goal, but I think Spain are gonna.
I don't think France has that much more individual talent than Argentina. That's number one. Number two, Argentina, the way they play against England, that's just gonna boost their confidence. Going to the final, they're gonna play even better than what they did against England.
Possible.
That's what I think, because they're gonna go with high confidence because they fucking destroyed England. They're really proud of that. England were favorites to go to the final. They're really, really good the entire tournament. Then you can say, well, they did 2-1 against Congo. Well, Spain did 0-0 against Cabo Verde.
Yeah.
Both are.
But they play like shit versus Cabo Verde, Egypt, and fucking Switzerland.
No, I'm talking about
they
England.
They play like shit. But remember those games?
Well, they won. They didn't play like shit.
Yeah, but it was like shit, bro.
Yeah,
you remember, bro.
Yeah. But again, stop going to something else. I'm staying on my pad. It's on my pad right now.
Go.
So, you see, when you defend your team, like you say, oh, Cabo Verde, Spain, then you bring up Argentina losing against Saudi Arabia. But then when I talk about, but the fact that Argentina beat England, it's a big thing.
Okay, let's just talk about this tournament then. Let's talk about this tournament.
But you're the one who brought it up.
Is it a fact or not that they play like shit versus Cabo Verde?
Yeah.
Like
well, shit in terms of what? How they could be playing?
Like shit, bro.
In terms of how they could be playing.
Bro, like shit.
In terms of how they could be playing, yes.
Yes. Like what else? What the fuck else want to compare it to?
Yeah.
To how they're supposed to be playing, of course.
How did France play against Paraguay?
They played good. Okay, so they played like for what they're supposed to. I don't know what else you're supposed to compare it to. They play like shit versus Cabo Verde, like shit versus Egypt, like shit versus Switzerland. Bro, we were watching the game. It was 1-1. They had a red card. They couldn't score.
How did the other teams play?
They played like shit. They played very good for how they're supposed to play.
Okay, but doesn't change the fact. If Messi plays like shit, it's still here. When Argentina plays like shit, it's still here. When Switzerland plays really good, it's still here. So it's still better than...
I know, but they play like... They won, but they play like shit. The only good game they had was versus England. That's good. Like, that boosted them up right before the semifinal. But Spain, they beat Austria, very good. They beat Portugal 1-0. Portugal didn't do shit. They beat Belgium, who had like a...
Did Spain play really good against Portugal?
They played good. Not really good, but they played good. They beat Belgium, who was like kind of good. And they destroyed France, who was like the favorites almost. Yeah. Like, when you're looking at the odds, like they were the favorites and they shut them down completely. So... Up until now, who had the better tournament? You have to say Spain. You have to say Spain.
I agree, yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So, yes, I think there's more chance that Spain wins tomorrow. You think there's more Argentina. We'll see tomorrow.
Of course, yeah. Well, of course we'll see. But the thing is, we're doing it before. So we have to...
I say Spain's the 60-40.
Yeah, that's fair. That's logical. But I think that Argentina, they won against England phenomenally. They played really well. They won handsomely, without a doubt. There was no doubt. Just the fact that he scored the first goal, but it was pure domination from the first minute to the last minute, and especially second half. It was only a question of time that they score, and they did score 2 goals. And then them going to the final, I think they'll be even more confident than what they were against England, because they just got against shit teams and they played really badly and on their terms. They played like shit. Switzerland played really well. They still played better than Switzerland. They played like shit against Egypt. Egypt played really well for their team. They still played better than Egypt. So that's what I mean by you got to compare Argentina for what they could be playing. They played like shit in those 3 games. Against England, they played really well. That's my opinion.
I wouldn't say really well.
Well, I think that it's really, really fucking well how they play. You can think it's bad. I think it's.
But
really
after
well.
we're gonna check the highlights together.
No, I already
please.
watched the
We
game.
need
I don't have to. I already watched the game.
Okay. We don't want to check the highlights with me for fun.
Well, we can watch it, but I remember the game exactly how it is. I remember
just to watch the highlights.
I remember
for fun.
Messi taking the ball. Maybe you don't see it, but sometimes he takes the ball, and just by him running around and giving him back to him, he's creating so many plays that you only remember his 2 assists. But what about everything else he created, Messi?
We'll check the highlights after the.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember the game exactly. I remember exactly the
we
game.
need to rewatch the highlights.
Well, I think you need to rewatch. I don't think I need to rewatch.
Oh, you need to.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I
because
remember
you say
exactly.
They dominated the whole game, but that's crazy to say.
Well, how did you say Messi only had 2 assists?
What else did he have?
Well, that's why I mean. You only look at
played
statistics.
good.
You only look at statistics.
Okay.
That's what you only look at. Messi played really well. He took the ball. He dribbled past 3 players. Kane, the other one, and then the other one follows him.
Okay, he did that in 2 assists.
And all the other plays he made, where he takes the ball and then passes, give it back to him, he creates plays.
Okay. Okay, you're right.
I know I'm right.
You're right.
Yes, I know I'm right. That's what
You're
I'm
right.
saying.
You're
I know I'm
right.
I know I'm right. So I see, and then Messi's winning the best player of the tournament. That's already finished. He's already winning the best player. Just like everyone says, that's already finished. And top scorer, I think, is going to be Mbappe. I don't see Messi scoring 2 goals. Hopefully he
if
can.
Spain win it, I don't think it's maybe it's Mbappe. If Argentina win it,
So
best player of the tournament.
So
If Spain
why
win-
would it, give me logically, why would it be Mbappe if Argentina loses?
Because he scored 10 goals. 10 goals, it's crazy.
Like, he has
winning a
8 and
World
he played way better. And he has more assists.
I know, but we'll see. We'll see, bro. I think if Spain win, it's 50-50 Mbappe Messi. If Messi win, it's 100% Messi.
I don't see it making sense for a 50-50. Okay, so let's say the tournament ends right now. There's no final. Fuck it. There's a war in America. There's no tournament.
50-50. 50-50 Mbappe Messi, I think.
So you think that they...
Let's see the voting when it comes out. I'm curious.
Well, I know one thing for sure. Zlatan, he makes his list, and Messi is always first, and he's still first.
Okay,
and
but is
like
Zlatan
third.
voting for the...
No, but I think Zlatan knows a lot about football. That's what I think.
He knows, but like, who are the people voting? Like, I think like people overvalue.
Okay.
I'm not saying he deserves it. If you're telling me,
Yeah, you.
if I was voting, I would say Messi. But what I think will happen, I think there's a good chance Mbappe will win it because he scored a lot of goals, and I think people they overvalue that. But I think there's a good chance he can win it
it's
too.
Always a player who made it to the final who wins the best player.
It was never, I think
speaking.
Diego Forlan in 2014 or 2010. He didn't go to the final.
I don't think he won the best player. I think Iniesta
No,
won the
he won
player.
best player. Okay.
Diego Forlan?
Yeah, Diego Forlan. Yeah, for sure, bro. He didn't go to the final.
I think he just had a breakthrough World Cup.
2010 best player.
Maybe it is, but I would
I'm
be
telling you.
surprised because
I'm telling you. Diego Forlan.
he won the title, or
Yeah.
that's what he say.
He won the best player of the 2010 FIFA World Cup.
Oh yeah, you're true. Yeah. And what did he finish for? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it could happen. But now when there's a Messi, and that tournament, no one played like Messi did in 2026. No one.
But I'm just thinking, just the fact he has 10. Like, when did we see that 10, bro, in a World Cup?
Messi has
It's
8,
a lot.
and he has more assists.
I know, but
I think you go a bit more into statistics. That's what I believe.
people go to the people who vote. If I was voting, I would say Messi. But I think
If you were voting, by what percentage would it be Messi?
I would say
Like,
it's-
would you
I
doubt
say
it? Would you doubt it, or would you be like, no, it's Messi for sure?
I would say if it was me voting, I would
Yeah.
say hands down. But I say when they're gonna
Okay.
vote, I think it's gonna be close.
Okay, so is it,
But if he wins,
for
there's
you,
no
for you, it
chance.
would be hands down Messi.
Hands down, Messi.
Okay.
If I was voting,
Okay,
but I think
that's
when
what
they're
I
gonna
wanna
vote,
know.
it's gonna be close.
Okay, that's what I want to know. What it would be for you,
Okay.
hands down.
But you told me who you think is gonna win.
Yeah.
That's different than what do I
No,
think.
okay, but since Messi made the final, it's almost over.
He needs to win it, I think, to
No,
win it.
even if you lose, like
Even if he loses, there's a
Argentina-
chance.
he's winning it for sure. Because just the fact that Messi brought his team to the final by playing how he plays, that's a bigger accomplishment than Mbappe bringing France to the 3rd place and having 2 goals more and less assists and playing less better. I think that's how everyone sees it.
Possible.
But hey, we'll see. So I think we can wrap it up here. It's been like more than 1 hour.
Yeah.
We talked. That was it for the episode, guys. Peace out.